Someone filed a complaint against Jungkook in the military. A HYBE singer might have to leave South Korea. Information about Jungkook's injury, and the GRAMMYs is dying. Watch till the end to find out more. BTS are coming back. On December 23rd, some exciting news came out of South Korea about BTS. It sounds like they might put out a new album toward the end of 2025, and they could also go on a big world tour in 2026. A financial service company shared this news. They think that BTS's company, HYBE, will sell more because BTS will start doing things together again. Fans had different feelings about this news. Some fans said they would only believe it if BTS or their company said it was true, because they don't want to trust news that might not be right. On websites where people talk about stuff, many fans are really excited that BTS might be coming back, but some are saying that the BTS members need to rest a lot after they finish their time in the military. BTS has been taking a break since December 2022 because Jin, the oldest member, had to join the military. So far, Jin and J-Hope are done with their military service, and the rest should be done by the middle of 2025. Their fans miss them a lot and can't wait for them to start performing together again. While they've been on break, each BTS member worked on their own music projects and released albums by themselves. These albums did really well and showed off what each member can do by themselves. Even though they weren't working as a group, their fans and the BTS members are really looking forward to being together again. Also, there's a big celebration planned for 2025. It's for the 10th anniversary of one of their famous album series called The Most Beautiful Moment in Life. Bahenji PD talked about this in an interview in October 2023. This celebration is a way to remember how important this album series was for BTS's career, and how much it meant to fans all over the world. Even though we don't know all the details about BTS's new album or the world tour, fans around the world are very excited. They are waiting to hear more about what's next for BTS, and hope to see them doing great things together again soon. Jungkook's injury. On December 18th, BTS fans got a big surprise when Jungkook showed up for a live chat on Weverse. It was the first time they'd seen him since he started his military service a year ago. He spent over 2 hours talking, singing songs from his solo album Golden, and doing some other popular songs too. Everyone loved seeing him so energetic and happy, just like before he joined the military. During his video, some fans noticed that Jungkook had some burn scars on his left arm, while his right arm had tattoos. This got a lot of people worried on social media and on South Korean forums like Instas, where fans talked about how they thought he might have gotten hurt while working in the military. Jungkook's job there is to cook, which means he has to handle big and sometimes risky cooking tools. Fans quickly started sharing their concerns and tips on how to take care of burns online. They really respect how hard he's working, even though it's tough, and they think he's very humble to do such a hard job. Some fans talked about their own family members who had similar tough jobs in the military, which helped them understand what Jungkook is going through. Jungkook told everyone during his live session that he started his military service in December 2023, and he's now a corporal. He's hoping to get promoted to sergeant by March 2025. To get ready for this, he runs 5 kilometers every day and follows a tough workout plan. Even while he's been in the military, Jungkook hasn't stopped sharing things with his fans. He talks about his experiences cooking and even shares recipes, which makes his fans feel really close to him. They all support him a lot and can't wait to hear more about how he's doing. Even though the military is hard, Jungkook keeps a good attitude and works hard to get better at cooking, which makes many people admire him even more. Jin's jacket sold out. On December 21st, a news channel called Star News Korea reported seeing BTS Jin at a sashimi restaurant with famous chef Baek Jong-won. Jin was wearing a winter jacket from Alo Yoga, a brand he started promoting as an ambassador in October 2024. His appearance caught a lot of people's attention and quickly led to a big increase in sales for the jacket. Soon after Jin was seen wearing it, both the men's and women's versions of this $398 jacket were sold out on ALO Yoga's website. People online were really happy about this, with many fans calling Jin a sold-out king and a beloved prince because he's so good at making products popular. Lots of fans also said he looked tall and handsome in his jacket, and some asked Alo Yoga to make more because so many people wanted to buy it. A few days before this, on December 16th, Jin and chef Baek Jong-won started selling a new kind of liquor called Ijin, which you could order in advance. This launch was a huge hit, and so many people tried to buy it that it crashed the GS25 app's server, and all the liquor sold out on the first day it was available. Then, on December 20th, they opened a special temporary store for Ijin, and lots of people came to check it out. Jin's ability to sell things goes beyond just fashion and food. In July of the same year, when he became the global ambassador for a fancy jewelry brand called Fred, a necklace sold out right away, causing the brand's website to crash because so many people were trying to buy it. His promotions have also made a big difference for other big brands he works with, like Gucci and Laneige, which both saw their products sell out fast after he promoted them. Besides this, Jin works with Dolby Atmos, an American audio company, and helps promote tourism in Seoul, all of which has made him even more famous around the world. His successful promotions show how well he can connect products with people who want to buy them, making him a really effective ambassador for these brands. HYBE cleared of wrongdoing. On December 20th, a news report from South Korea said that the Ministry of Employment and Labor finished looking into HYBE Corporation because someone who worked there passed away. People thought the employee died because they worked too much. This investigation started because people were worried about the tough work conditions at HYBE. During a meeting on October 15th, called the National Assembly Audit, Hani, who is part of the music group New Jeans under HYBE, talked about how hard the work conditions are at the company. Along with her, a lawmaker from the Progressive Party said that the company didn't tell anyone when the employee died and made their workers work long hours, for many days in a row, without enough breaks. This made the workers very tired. However, the Ministry of Employment and Labor said they didn't find clear proof that the employee died because they worked too much. They also said that no report was made about this as a work accident, and it wasn't proven to be a disease from working, so they decided that no work laws were broken. HYBE said they didn't do anything wrong and have been following the laws. They also said they've made changes to make working there better, like letting employees choose their hours and giving them unlimited time off. Even though the ministry said HYBE didn't break any laws, a lot of people are still upset. This has made more people talk about how tough the work conditions are in many companies in South Korea. Hani also talked about problems at Ador, saying it was a very tough place to work. The ministry said in November that what she said doesn't fall under the usual work laws because she's famous, but people still didn't like how the leaders of the company were handling things. Even after the ministry finished their investigation, many people don't think the issue is completely resolved. The Progressive Party is asking for stronger rules about working conditions to stop people from being overworked, especially in the entertainment industry. Jungkook talks about BigBang. On December 18th, during a special live session on Weverse, BTS's Jungkook chatted with over 20 million fans for nearly 2.5 hours, sharing his thoughts and feelings. Right now, Jungkook is serving in the military, but he took some time to talk about how much he admires the K-pop group BigBang. He was especially excited about their recent return to music and a new song by G-Dragon called Home Sweet Home. Jungkook shared stories about being a big fan of BigBang since he was a kid, and even sang along to their songs now while in the military. He also talked about how, when he was younger, it was common for guys his age to sing BigBang songs at karaoke parties. The live wasn't just about old memories. Jungkook also sang songs that fans asked for during the broadcast. He even showed fans around his personal space in the second basement of his home, giving them a little tour of where he lives when he's not on stage. But the chat had some serious moments too. Jungkook talked about how the fast progress of AI technology worries him sometimes, making him doubt how well he sings and affecting his confidence. Despite these worries, he shared a strong hope to get back on stage soon and perform live for his fans again. Someone filed a complaint against Jungkook. On December 20th, someone made a complaint to the Ministry of National Defense about BTS member Jungkook. This happened because on December 19th, Jungkook did a live video stream on Weverse while he is serving in the military. The person who complained said that doing live streams isn't allowed for soldiers. But many of Jungkook's fans defended him, saying that he did the live stream during his vacation time, which they think is okay. Fans also said that if the live stream was really against the rules, Jungkook's management company, HYBE Labels, would have stopped the live stream, which lasted more than 2 hours. This made some fans think that the person who complained might have other reasons for doing so. This issue caused a lot of arguments and upset feelings among fans. Many fans were unhappy and said that the person who complained was just creating trouble and making BTS look bad. They pointed out that Jungkook had said he got permission to do the live stream while on vacation, so they felt the complaint wasn't fair. This whole situation has caused a lot of discussions and unhappy feelings among the fans. Many are asking the management company to clear up these accusations so they don't damage BTS's reputation. This shows how tough it can be for famous people because they are often watched very closely, even by their own fans. Misinformation about Jimin. Also on December 20th, a message on X stirred up a lot of strong feelings among fans of American singer-songwriter Chappelle Roan and BTS member Jimin. The message was posted by a user, and it looked like it had a quote from Roan from an interview. The user said their account was meant to be funny and about K-pop, and that they were allowed to do this. The post got really popular fast, with 2.7 million people watching it. It made fans upset, because it looked like Roan said, "I would rather collaborate with someone who had talent." Soon, people started to wonder if the interview was even real. It turned out it wasn't, which made people even more upset about the fake news that was spread. The situation got more heated when the person who made the post said they were reported to their school by BTS fans. This made many people say that everyone needs to be more careful about checking if something is true before spreading it around. After all the trouble, the person who posted the fake interview showed a picture of a letter from their school saying they were in trouble. The school said they broke the rules about being respectful and responsible on social media. According to the letter, the school suspended the student for a week because their actions hurt the school's good name and created a negative atmosphere. But some people doubted if the letter was real because the account was known for making jokes. Trying to fix things, the person went live on X to say sorry directly to Jimin and all his fans. They admitted they were wrong and felt bad about sharing information that wasn't true. They ended up deleting the live session later. This whole thing shows how tricky and serious it can be to share information on social media that hasn't been checked for accuracy. It's a reminder of how important it is to make sure things are true before sharing them, as what we do online can have real effects. A HYBE singer might have to leave South Korea. The K-pop girl group NewJeans is having a tough time with visa problems for Hani, one of their members who is a citizen of both Australia and Vietnam. These troubles started after the group decided to end their contract with their management company, ADOR. In South Korea, performers from other countries need a special visa called an E6 to work. This visa requires them to have a contract with a recognized agency in South Korea. They also need a guarantee letter from the agency and a recommendation from the Ministry of Culture, Sports, and Tourism. The issues for Hani began when NewJeans told everyone at a news conference on November 28th that they were no longer with ADOR and would be managing themselves. Because the E6 visa is connected to having an employer, ending the contract with ADOR means Hani's visa might not be valid anymore. It is supposed to expire early next year. If Hani wants to renew her visa, she would normally need to join another agency. But changing to a new agency needs the okay from her old employer, ADOR. Since ADOR doesn't agree with the contract ending and has even started legal actions, it's unlikely they would help with the visa change. Also, South Korean laws say that if someone's contract ends, they have to change their visa status or get a new job contract within 15 days. This time has already passed for Hani. One choice Hani has is to leave South Korea and apply for a new E6 visa from another country. This way, she wouldn't need anything from ADOR, but it would involve a lot of paperwork and could take up to 3 months. This might make her unable to do her activities in South Korea for a while. Even with these visa problems, Hani isn't in danger of being considered an illegal immigrant right now. The immigration office might still see her as being employed by ADOR, because the court hasn't made a final decision on the contract ending. So, her current visa through Adore might still be good until the court decides. Meanwhile, an Adore official said they are getting ready to extend Hani's visa the usual way, believing that their contract with NewJeans is still good. The Grammys is over. Jungkook's recent live session turned out to be a huge deal, pulling in over 20 million views while it was happening. This broke the record for the most views ever for a live session on Weverse. It even got more views than the Grammy Awards in February 2024, which had under 17 million views, and a lot more than the 2024 Video Music Awards, which had 4 million views. Fans were super excited about this and talked a lot about it on social media, showing how proud and happy they were. Jungkook's surprise livestream wasn't just fun for fans. It also showed how popular he is, because more people watched his livestream than two of the biggest award shows. During the live, Jungkook sang and did karaoke, covering songs from famous artists like Bruno Mars, Lady Gaga, and Taeyeon from Girls' Generation. He also sang songs by Blackpink's Rosé, showing off his love for different kinds of music and his singing skills. There has been a noticeable decline in viewership for the Grammy Awards over the years, raising concerns about the future relevance of the event. Several factors contribute to this trend, including changes in how audiences consume media and a broader shift away from traditional television viewing towards digital platforms. This shift has seen younger demographics in particular turning to streaming services and social media to engage with music and entertainment, bypassing conventional broadcast events like the Grammys. The drop in viewership has sparked discussions about the need for the Grammys to adapt more significantly to the changing media landscape to maintain its status as a premier music awards show. If these trends continue, the Grammys could face challenges in remaining a key cultural event in the entertainment industry.